everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah Grace and this is Life as HG. So today I'm very excited for this video because it's something that I've not been able to find anywhere on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a photography challenge, but not just like any photography challenge like boring. I'm going to be doing a rainbow photography challenge. So I'm going to be attempting to take a picture with every color today. Some of the color in the photo will probably come from the editing, but I will also try to make it in the actual object. So let's get into the video. The first color that I will be trying is red, obviously, because we're gonna go in Roy G. Biv order. So let's do this, red. I actually haven't thought much about what I'm actually going to take pictures of, so I'm going to take you along with me through the house trying to find something red to take a picture of. Alright, so I'm in our kitchen and I just found the red thing that I'm going to be taking a picture of. It is a tomato. So this tomato kind of looks boring, but I am going to spice it up using editing and also things around it to make it really pretty. So let's do this. I just finished taking a picture of the tomato. I'm actually very proud of it. It needs a little bit of editing, but that will be later. So now I'm going to go in search of an orange thing. And since it's Halloween season, that will be very easy. So I'm going to go see if I can find a pumpkin or something to take a picture of. I just finished the picture of my face jug. I wanted to get a little bit of a unique perspective for that one, so stay till the end to see that one, how that one turned out. I'm very proud of that picture. Now the search begins for a yellow thing to take a picture of. I kind of want to make this one more aesthetic because I love how yellow looks in that setting. So my kitchen, as you can see, is yellow. So I think that this will be a good place to take the picture. I just finished taking a picture of the yellow fruit. I had to move some things around, so I hope my parents don't get mad about how I had to move things around. So the next thing that I'm going to do is green. This is going to be very easy because it just rained outside and it's very dewy, so I think it will be very easy to get a very pretty green picture. Alright, green is done and now it's on to my favorite color, which is blue! So I'm going to go figure out something to take a picture of. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, since this also happens to be like everyone in my family's favorite color, so it'll be very easy to find something really cool to take a picture of. I am now back in my room and I found something blue to take a picture of. I actually stole this eyeshadow palette from my sister. If you've been on my channel for a while, you remember that I used to use this. Okay, what did she do to it? It's like wet. You remember that I used to do this to do all my eyeshadow looks before I got the James Charles X Morphe palette, which is, I love it. I love it so much. This has a lot of blue colors that I think will look very pretty in a picture, and it's a little bit messy, which will show the artistic feel to it. So let's do this. Alright, blue is done and now it's time for the last one, maybe. I don't know, I might add on some different colors at the end to make this video longer because I love taking pictures, so this is really fun for me. But the last color is purple, and that's going to be easy because as you can see behind me, my room is purple, which means I have a perfect background for any picture that I would like to take. So I'm gonna go find something purple to take a picture of. I just found something purple to take a picture of, or maybe a few somethings. I was actually looking through my drawers trying to find something cute and purple to take a picture of, and I realized that I have a bunch of purple school supplies, so I'm gonna do like a school supplies picture, and also my phone is purple, so that's gonna be in the picture too. So let's do this. I just finished purple. I actually think that that one's going to be my favorite once I edit it a little bit. So I've decided that I'm going to add on white and pink to the rainbow. I don't really know if I can do that. That's kind of playing God. Anyways, I'm very excited to do these two colors because I actually have a lot of things that are these two colors. So let's do this. This white picture might actually be my favorite one that I've taken. Apparently I have a lot of things that have pearls on them, so I'm going to be doing a pearl picture. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this and make it not look exactly like the purple picture, just white, but I'm gonna figure it out. Now it's time to do the pink picture. So the white one didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it to. My photography is a work in progress. I'm making these videos to practice doing it myself and also to show you guys my journey and entertain you a little bit as well. So now I'm going to be doing my last color, which is pink. I'm only going to be doing a single item for this one because I did just do a bunch of like collages. So let's do this. I am now in my mom's craft room, which is very pink, so I'm very excited to take a picture in here because everything in here is pink. So these chairs over here, hold on. Ta-da! These chairs are pink, and so I'm going to be taking a picture of these pink chairs in an aesthetic way. So let's do this. I just finished taking pictures of the pink chairs, and so now it's time for my favorite part of the photography process, which is editing. So I'm going to be filming some of my editing process. If I only make a few tweaks, I won't film it, but most of it I'm going to be filming because I have to show you how I give it the colorful aesthetic that I want it to have. So I'm probably going to post some of these pictures on my Instagram, whichever ones I like the most, so stay tuned for that. My Instagram is Hannah Grace Mafe, so go check me out. I have a lot of photos on my Instagram, so let's go edit. I just pared down 140 photos to probably 2 of every color. So I'm actually really excited because some of these turned out really well. They do all need a bit of editing to lighten them up a bit because apparently my meter on my camera was off, so it really didn't work out that well, but I'm going to fix it because I can fix it. So I'm going to screen record what I'm doing on my computer and also record what I'm doing right here so that you can hear and see what I'm doing. So let's do this. Alright, so I'm going to be looking down so that you can see what I'm doing on my computer as well. So, here are all the pictures that I have. So first of all, I'm going to work with the red one. I don't know which one I want to use more. This one or this one. I think I like the other one better, so I'm going to remove this one from my computer, and then we're going to lighten this one up because the exposure is a little bit down. We need to pull up the shadows a little bit as well. Yeah, there we go. Highlights down a little bit because I don't like the background too much, and you can see the highlight in the table. Now, this is what I would like to do. So, I'm going to be using the tone curve, which to get a little bit more red in this photo. So the things that I just highlighted are the highlights, the shadows, and the midtones. I just brought up a little bit of red in the highlights, and I like a little bit of red in the shadows as well. I pulled it out a little bit. So I think that actually looks really good. I'm gonna crop it because you can see our kitchen chair in the background. And also use a little bit of rule of thirds to crop it. There we go. Yes, that's rule of thirds. So I actually really like how that one turned out. That is the red. So now on to the orange. Alright, so here is my face jug. Here's how it turned out. I can't figure out which one I like better, this one or this one. I think I like the one with the face jug looking off a little bit better, so I'm going to be using that one. Alright, I like how this one looks, but I'm going to crop it in a little bit to make it right in the middle, even though that doesn't follow rule of thirds. I like it where it's like just in the middle and that type of thing. Okay, so I pulled up the shadows a little bit. Let's put down the highlights just a little bit, and I actually really like how that one looks just in general. So that is the orange. Now I'm going to be editing the yellow ones. So I actually like how this turned out. I'm gonna have to crop it a little bit. I think I like this one better because it's a little bit more in focus. So I'm gonna crop in the edges a little bit, make sure to get a little bit of the yellow wall, and then take up the shadows a little bit, take up the highlights just a little bit as well to give it a little bit more of the yellow feel, and I think that's good. I like how that looks. So now I'm going to move on to the green. So I have these two photos for green. I think I like the first one better because I feel like it just has more dimension and kind of shows it easier. So I'm going to edit this one. The exposure is up a little bit, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit and then take out the shadows and turn up the texture a little bit because I like how the water droplets look on the leaves. They look very pretty. So now I'm going to move on to blue. And blue needs a lot of work. So I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, that one's way out of focus. I'm definitely going to do the first one. All right, so we need to get a lot of blue in here. So I'm gonna use the tone curve to put a lot of blue in here. So let's put the blue in the highlights and in the shadows. Yes, oh, I like how that looks. It looks like a filter, but I'm actually going to turn up the exposure a little bit. That actually gives it a very interesting feel. I don't think I've ever used the tone curve to do something like that. Alright, so I did not show me editing the rest of the photos because I just basically did all the same things for all of them, so I'm going to be revealing what they look like right now. So, the first one is the tomato. I'm actually very proud of how this one turned out. I'm happy with like the red that I put in there and also the background that is a little bit blurry but also has some little sparkles of light that make it look very interesting. So for the face jug, I love how this one turned out as well because of how the kitchen looks and the background being yellow and with the face jug being orange. This face jug took me so long to make in ceramics. Last year, I think it probably took me 3 weeks to make, and so I'm happy that now I have a photo that does it justice. Now, the next 2 photos are actually for yellow. I decided on this one and this one, and I couldn't decide between them, so I decided to go with both of them. The second one is maybe my favorite. Now, this is definitely my favorite photo of all of them. This is the green photo. I love how the leaves look with all the morning dew on them. I will definitely be posting this one on my Instagram, so go check this one out on my Instagram. Now the next one is the blue one. I actually like how the eyeshadow turned out with the different colors, not just blue. I think that this could be a very pretty picture, not even blue tinted. Now the next one is the purple one. I do not like how this purple turned out. It's kind of boring to me. I don't know. I might fix it a little bit later and maybe post it because I do like purple a lot. The white ones, I could not decide which one to choose, so I chose this one and this one, and I like how both of them turned out with the pearls. I wanted to give it a little bit of a beachy theme, so I went with the sandals. Now, the last one is the pink one. I'm not as proud of this one as I am of the other ones, but I kind of like how I did the composition of this pink one with the background being pink and also how it turned out with the chalkboard in the back saying fun in the sun. Like, I did not plan that and it kind of looks cool. I haven't actually seen anyone else do this before, so I'm kind of glad that I got to do it because it was really fun. And if you're a photographer out there and you have a YouTube channel, I would suggest trying this. It was really fun and I don't know, I like doing it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was probably really long and a pain in the butt to edit, but that's okay because I had a lot of fun doing it and I hope it entertained you. Like, subscribe, comment below what you want to see out of my channel. This is Hannah Grace leaving the chat. I love you guys.